After 6 weeks of training calisthenics alone in Nigeria, I can tell you the exact thing that almost made me quit. And it wasn't the workout. Everyone warned me. They said calisthenics is hard. They said pull ups will humble you. They said your arms will be sore for days. They were right. But none of this is what broke me. What broke me was putting in real work every single day and feeling like absolutely nothing was happening. That feeling right there, that's what this video is about. My name is Hamidi. This is Hamidi Fitness. If you are new here, I started this channel to document my calisthenics journey as a complete beginner training alone in Abuja with no coach, no gym, and no community around me. 6 weeks ago, I started. I want to give you the honest version of what happened, not the highlight reel, the real one. What broke me, what didn't, and the one thing I wish I knew from day one. Let's get into it. Going into this, I had a clear picture in my head of what was going to be the hardest part. I thought my body was going to give up on me. I thought I'd be so sore I couldn't move. I thought I'd wake up one morning and physically not be able to train. That didn't happen. My body adapted faster than I expected, way faster. Hit my first frog stand almost immediately after I started working on it. My push-ups started feeling more controlled. I could feel my arms getting used to the movement. My body was building strength even when I couldn't see it. I went in thinking my body was the weak link. Turns out it wasn't. The physical side was hard but manageable. So if you are sitting there and thinking your body can handle calisthenics, your body is probably more ready than you think. That wasn't the problem for me. The problem was somewhere else. The thing that actually broke me was the waiting. I'm talking about training pull-ups for weeks. Every session, jump on the bar, try, fail, rest, and go the next day. Try again, fail again. And the worst part, I couldn't feel myself getting stronger. I couldn't see any difference. Every session felt exactly the same as the last one. I started to ask myself, why am I still stuck? I was showing up, I was doing the work, I was consistent. So why wasn't anything changing? And then I'd open my phone and see someone online doing pull-ups like it was nothing. Clean reps, easy, like gravity didn't apply to them. The comparison made everything worse. They make it look so easy. I've been training for weeks and I still can't do one. So either they know something I done or I'm just not built for this. The second thought was the dangerous one. It was around the same time I started trying L-sits and it was even more frustrating than the pull-ups. I couldn't hold it for more than 1 or 2 seconds. My legs would just drop. My cord had nothing. It looked so simple when other people did it. On me, it looked like I was just feeling slowly. I remember sitting on my parallels one day and thinking, I've been training every day and I can't hold an LC for 2 seconds. What is going on? That was a low moment, not because the exercise was hard, because I started to believe the problem was me. There was one specific day where I finished a session, sat down, and the thought came clearly, maybe this isn't for me. I've been consistent, I was showing up, I wasn't missing sessions, and I still felt completely stuck. That's actually the most dangerous place to be as a beginner, because when you are stuck and you don't understand why, your brain looks for the simplest explanation, and the simplest explanation is always maybe I'm not just capable. I want to be honest, I was very close to stopping, not because I was lazy, not because I didn't want it, but because I was working hard with nothing to show for it, and I didn't know why. Here's what I figured out. The problem was not that I wasn't strong enough. The problem was that I was training the wrong way. I was copying random workouts from the internet. Whatever looked good, whatever was trending, I'd try it. No structure, no progression, just random effort every day. And random effort gives you random results, or in my case, no result at all. Once I stopped doing that and actually laying proper pull up progressions, the kind where you build from the ground, step by step, things started to shift. Same with the L sit. I stopped trying to hold the full thing and started breaking it down. Tuck holds, one leg at a time, building the core piece by piece. Progression was still slow. I want to be clear about that. It wasn't like everything suddenly became easy, but for the first time, I could see it moving. My pull up holds got stronger. My L sit seconds started climbing. And the biggest thing, I stopped feeling like I was just exercising and started feeling like I was actually building something. That difference matters more than I expected. Here's the honest truth that came out of these 6 weeks. Consistency only works when you are consistent with the right approach. That sounds simple, but most people, including me, don't actually believe it until they experience it the hard way. We think consistency means showing up, and showing up is part of it, but showing up with the wrong plan every day just means you feel in the same place over and over. And when you feel long enough, you don't blame the plan, you blame yourself. That's what almost happened to me. I was about to walk away from calisthenics believing I wasn't built for it, when the real problem was that I was following the wrong structure. If I had quit before I figured that out, I would have carried the story with me. I tried calisthenics, it wasn't for me, and it would have been a lie. So if you are watching this and you feel stuck, I want you to hear this. The problem is probably not you. Look at your plan first. So, to summarize, what broke me? The waiting, the invisible progress, the comparison, the doubt that crept in and told me I wasn't capable. What didn't break me? My body, which adapted faster than I thought. My consistency, even when it felt pointless, and eventually my willingness to change the approach instead of quitting. I'm not where I want to be. I still can't do a clean pull up. My L sit is still short. There is a long road ahead. But for the first time since I started, I feel like I'm walking in the right direction. I'll see you at 60 days. If you are on your beginner journey, drop a comment and tell me where you are at. One day, day 10, day 50, I want to know. And if you want to see what happened next, subscribe. The 60-day update is coming. Thank you for watching.